Stream time. It probably still has the thumbnail from last stream. If I get it in my search history, that's normally how I'm able to do it. Oh yeah, you can see everything. My kibby is here. Okay, here it is. Once I change the thumbnail, people won't be as confused. Okay. I'm hoping to reach 300 subs soon. And I'm going to show off my Koishi cosplay once I do that. I don't know a whole lot about this game, honestly. Like, I don't really know what this game's about. Oh yeah, my PC is pretty low battery, so I'm probably going to charge it soon. This game is pretty, sexual, if you didn't know. Hello, and welcome to the deliciously romantic tale of my first love. Oh yeah, I'm going to make Periwinkle, who I think is a femboy, I'm gonna make him, British. There's just one thing before we begin. Okay, now that I think about it, this is gonna be really hard on my voice. I grant you the power to choose my accessories at various points in the story. I'm being very gracious to offer such a thing. You know, heart, if you use it for... You know, if you use it, you have... You know, hearts, if you use it, you had better make me look as adorable as possible. But you already look good. This little feature has no effect on the story otherwise. It's simply for your entertainment should you wish for it. Then without further ado, let's get ready for the first date with... Wait, what did I press? Oh. Okay, that's pretty cute. Aww. It makes him look like Basil. Cat ears, bunny headband. Aww, okay, that's very cute. Aww. I'm going for a theme here. I do care more about style than before I transitioned. This makes it look like, if you know Psych2Go, the channel, it makes it look like that. Gay thoughts. Gay thoughts. Let's make them so gay. Yo, this game is so gay. This game is so gay. Only 4 more subscribers until 300. Maybe I'll do another collab with Teddy Rule 12. The thing is, I don't know what else to do. We reacted to Donkey Kong Abridged. Don't know what else. Today I met a boy at a candy shop. The moment I saw him, I just knew I couldn't leave without flirting a little. He was so delightfully flustered, which of course only made him that much cuter. When I told him to meet me here, he could only manage to nod in response. I'm wondering if I overdid it. So cute. They look like a storm of gay. They just seem a bit powerful. Like, they take up a lot of space. What I mean is, they're very distracting. So cute, my favorite type to pursue. Just slightly British this time. Ah, there he is now. Okay, he looks adorable. I'm gynosexual, I'm attracted to femininity. So I'm not just attracted to girls. I like anyone that looks... I mean, honestly, I don't really normally have real life IRL relationships with people other than girls, but I can find people attractive that aren't not just girls I find attractive. Also, other genders. Like NBs and boys, mainly femboys, because, you know, I'm gynosexual. That's a sexuality not a lot of people know about, so I hope I taught you something. Hey, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Castile, look at you! And here I thought you looked plenty good in that uniform. My heart was unprepared. Sorry, is it too... Well, wait, hold on. There was instructions about the hearts, but I kind of forget what it was talking about. Hold on, the game is cut off. The frick? Oi! He's cut off. Oh, what the heck? What is going on? That didn't seem to change anything. What is happening? Why is there a bunch of... this? Why is... Can I crop it? Okay. What about now? Sorry, is it too much? I can change. Wait, what did you say about my outfit? Oh, Pastile's saying that. My, but I haven't even fully seen what's under that cloak of yours. Is he drooling? It'd be such a waste to change prematurely. Ah, right. Forget it then. Besides, it'll be my pleasure to unwrap you later on, my sweet. Now, shall we head to dinner? Okay, lead the way. All I know about this game is that I think this guy picks up a lot of people and eventually learns to settle down with one person. Not that there's anything wrong with being with multiple people at once. I mean, as long as it's consensual, of course. You don't want to... Obviously, cheating is bad. um, as long that's what the polyamorous relationship is. If multiple people are together and they know about that and they're okay with that. But you know, I heard this game is about like he's kind of picking people up, I guess, uh, for lack of a better term. I truly didn't expect it. He definitely seemed the type to have a more modest sense of style. Thigh highs with such a short skirt, or was it a dress? I only briefly glimpsed it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing more tonight. I should probably put a warning on this stream. This is pretty sexual. I mean, the game says 16 plus, so I should probably put that on the title. Whoa, that made me lose all my viewers. I had 2 viewers, including myself. Oh, my 1 viewer! Restaurant decided on is one of my most usual tastes. I'm not gonna read everything. No, he's looking so cute. Please be respectful, Periwinkle. He looks so fucking cute. I don't know, my sexuality is weird. I prefer girls, but I also can like boys sometimes. Mainly femboys. But I always prefer girls. Is this your first time? Huh? Coming here, I mean. What did you think I was asking? No, nothing. Never been here before, it seems fancy. I'm not a fan of the atmosphere. The food isn't bad either. I am a fan of the atmosphere. The food isn't bad either. Now let's get a few formalities out of the way. First and foremost, your pronouns. Oh, I just use he, him. What about you? The same, though I don't necessarily mind being called by others, especially considering my presentation. Understandable. Next, expectations. I consider... Please, frick off. I'm so sorry that it's cut. And I'm also sorry about the notifications. I don't know why this game isn't popping up as an option to stream on its own. That's window capture, right? Why would it be... It's not... Display capture's displaying everything, right? Yeah. So it should... Huh? What if I add a new one? You're just gonna see me do this. Let's see if this fixes the issue. Ah! Okay, now I can move it around. Yes! Let's go! I fixed it! I do this sort of thing often, you see. As such, I have a couple of ground rules to establish. Sure, I'm actually glad you brought it up. Oh? I'm not looking for anything serious. In fact, I kinda prefer when it's just a one-night thing. We're on the very same page then. Not that I mind if, we end up wanting to do this again some other time. That's quite likely for me in this case. Certainly, I'm open to that as well. Did you have any other ground rules? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Is there a log? Oh yeah, that wasn't... You nervous? Yes. You can tell me to stop if you're ever feeling too overwhelmed. That's the other rule. Oh, that's good. I guess I'll be giving my thoughts about whether I think Periwinkle is being respectful. And that is very respectful. I I like feeling overwhelmed to an extent. I had assumed as much, but to hear you admit it outright, Pastille. In that case, I do my best to overwhelm you, sweetie. My sweet. Ah! Yes, this was shaping up to be a wonderful night indeed. The waiter came to take our order. I went first to give my sweet date a chance to compose himself. With our food order, Pastille finally drops his mantle to reveal. My, so it was a cute little dress after all. And the gloves, too. Aw. Oh, and here I thought you were saving for the prize for after dinner. Maybe you are the dinner. Shut up. Sorry, I started feeling awkward with the extra layer. Don't apologize, my only lament is not getting to take it off you myself. Ah, you'll save the last few layers for me, won't you? Mm-hmm. That's all that matters, then. I'm having the time of my life, and by the looks of it, so is Pastille. Ah, I live to tease cute witch boys. How fortunate that I came across the sweetest one today. Our food arrived before Pastille was able to recover. I guess I'll be using my femme voice. Might as well. Yeah. He can't even look the waiter in the eye. How adorable. Now that I have a mommy voice, maybe it's a bit much, but I don't know. That was good. This game seems very wholesome so far, but I have been warned that there's a bit of some dark themes here and there. He can't even look the waiter in the eye. How adorable. No, I mustn't overindulge myself before we even eat our meal. There'll be plenty of time after dessert. Maybe you are my dessert. Pastille takes a few bites of his food before speaking up. So, Periwinkle, what do you do for a living? Besides tease you until you're barely able to speak? Yes, besides that. My line of work. Then, I suppose I can tell you. I'm an arrow magician. I specialize in creating pleasant scents. Periwinkle tugs his wand out from his sleeve and lightly taps the candle on the table. In a small burst, the atmosphere shifts around the pair. The candle's original aroma is forgotten as it's replaced by something new and cozier. Oh, that is nice. What smell is that? I'm no good at pinpointing stuff like this. Vanilla, I thought it suited you, although I'm starting to think a more lustful scent might have been better fit. What does that even mean? Good question. Just that you've done nothing but exceed my expectations. I'm not doing anything. Pastille retreats behind his glass of water, overwhelmed by embarrassment once again. The one time I feel kind of straight. Well, I guess not the one time, but normally I'm always. I think yeah, as I said, I'm always normally into girls, but cute femboys are good too. I did say I'd go a little easier on him, didn't I? He's just too irresistible. Anywho, I bottle and sell scents like this one. It's fairly lucrative work once you build a reputation for yourself. I was gonna say the rule number one of this is to make sure to stop if they're uncomfortable, and of course, well, the rule number one is consent, obviously. But I'm saying, like, rule number two, I'd say, is making sure they're not uncomfortable, which I think he already has done. I think, yeah, didn't he? I think he already said that. Anywho, I bottle and sell scents like this one. It's fairly lucrative work once you build a reputation for yourself. Sounds fulfilling. What about you, Pastille? What kind of magic do you specialize in? Oh, I had mostly been living without magic until recently. Without magic? I can't imagine. It's not so bad. I mean, humans do it, so why not? I suppose that's true. I very directly make a living off of mine, so I'd find myself in quite a bind if I wasn't able to use it. Not that I mind being bound from time to time, you know. How do you keep doing that? Every time I think we're talking about something innocent. What do you even say? Oh. I just can't help myself, can I? Hm. Deliberate word choice, my sweet. Would you like me to hold back a little more? No, it's okay. I was just kind of impressed. Being flirty is fun. You just always got to make sure the other person's okay with it. Which I think Periwinkle is doing a good job of. Pastille deliberately leaves the larger bits of strawberries for me. I wonder, is it because he doesn't like them, or is he just that kind? Probably both. Either way, this has quickly become my most favorite date of the past few months. Tell me more about yourself, Pastille. I'm afraid the only thing I know is that you work at the renowned Atelier Suites. Oh, there's not much else to know. Surely there's plenty more than just that. Any hobbies, perhaps? I was gonna say, one of my friends actually was in the Mox Donald's thing. One of the anonymous people asking questions. Um, and they're the one who's been recommending me these games. They told me that, like, there's, to warn the viewers as well, they've said, quote, a lot of implied sex in a not so wholesome way. And that the main character is not sure if I can say that word. Sleeps around a lot, they said as well. That's what that word means, and also they said that. Surely there's plenty more than just that. Any hobbies, perhaps? Cleaning, maybe? Any non-work related hobbies, dear? Sorry, I never know how to answer these types of questions. My best friend is an alchemist, so I've recently been going on little adventures to help gather ingredients for her craft. Now there's something interesting. Other than that, I honestly don't get much. I have my hands full running the store. So diligent. Does that mean this is your first night out in a while? Ah, yeah, I guess it is. I'm honored you were willing to share it with me then. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have tried this place if you hadn't brought me in. So it's been worth it so far. Thanks, Periwinkle. I was wondering, like, I think there's some pretty romantic scenes in this game. Just wondering, spoilers for Lonely Wolf Treat, if you haven't seen that. You can skip 10 seconds if you don't want to hear it, but I was wondering if there's any, kissing scenes in that. I don't remember. I don't think there was, but there was in, I guess another 10 seconds if you don't want to hear spoilers for Her Tears Were My Light, but there was definitely kissing in that. The table had long been cleared, and yet our conversation continued through the night. The table had long been cleared, and yet our conversation continued through the night. This place is never too busy, which always leaves me free to linger here without the guilt of taking up any much-needed table space. The longer the date, the more satisfying the finale. That's something I live by. Rushing straight to the climax inevitably gets a bit dull after a while. I want to enjoy the night to its fullest. I'm not going to comment on that. Pastille, do you see the witch at that table over there? Hmm? Don't be too obvious now. The one with the tall hat, you see. Yeah, I see them. I brought them here about 2 weeks ago. I guess they agreed that it made a nice date spot. Haha, I actually... The guy sitting across from them, I'm pretty sure I've been with him before. No, surely you're joking, Pastille. Shh, don't say my name so loudly. Just keep your head low, I'm sure he won't notice. Oh, he's just looked this way. Ah! Only kidding. That's a jerk move, Periwinkle. Perry. Oh, a nickname already? We're moving so fast. I think he just didn't finish his sentence. You're the one who's calling me my sweet all night. Well, you are, aren't you? Whose fault is it that you share a name with Candy? Not mine. Still, do you think those two make a good couple? I feel like this is really awkward to talk about this if they've been with them before. Pastille is a candy. Why is everyone named after foods in these games? Except for, most of them are named after foods. Oh, Periwinkle's a color and a flower. Freaking... I guess Periwinkle is a food. Still, do you think those two make a good couple? How should I know? Just imagine the kind of person I'd go on a date with and pair them with the other. What? And what kind of person is that? You, for one. Maybe they wouldn't be so good together. Am I supposed to take offense to that? Nah, that guy was just kind of pushy. Maybe shouldn't talk about this so close to him? Mm-hmm. Aha, you're too much, Pastille. Eventually made our way out of the restaurant that night. It had gotten quite late already when's the last time I stayed until closing? There was never a moment of awkward silence between us, only Pastille's embarrassed pauses, clear attempts to steer his mind away from debauchery. A weird way to phrase it, and one I'm not a fan of. As we wander back into the night air, he's the first to speak up again. You could have at least let me cover the tip. Nonsense, I'm the one who asked you out tonight. You don't have to cover a thing. In fact, I'd prefer if you didn't cover. Okay, I saw that one coming this time. You don't have to say it. Too easy, But really, it's a shame to hide such a cute outfit from the world. I don't have the confidence. That reminds me of my youth. How old is Periwinkle? Looking this up. "26. What's the other one's name? You'll get there, my sweet. One day you'll be able to toss aside any feelings of inadequacy and wear all sorts of daring outfits with pride. Castille's also 26. That's good. No, it's not a matter of self-esteem or anything. It's just, if anyone I knew saw me in this, I would die. So that's how it is, I'm being treated to a more intimate side of this witch boy right now. We walk together under the street lights until we reach our original meeting place. Would you like me to escort you home? No, that's okay. Then if you don't mind, my place is just down the street. Perhaps you'd like to accompany me? Yes, I mean, I wouldn't want you to walk alone in the dark. Such a gentleman. Aww. Aww. Periwinkle expertly slides his hand up under Pastille's mantle, linking arms as they go along. They walk in a comfortable silence toward Periwinkle's house. Well, this is me. I had a most lovely evening. Thank you for accompanying me to dinner tonight. I had fun too. Thanks for inviting me out. Still visits it as if he has something to ask, but can't find the words. Pastille? Periwinkle takes a step closer. Yes? He leans in, pausing for any sort of reaction, only for Pastille's lips to come clumsily clashing forward. He's in more of a rush than I thought. Then again, I did spend all night winding him up. So cute. Ah, Pastille, I just remembered. Since we're here, would you like to come in and sample some of my magic? That's a bit weird phrase. I'd like that, yes. Very well then. We both knew from the beginning that he'd be staying the night, of course. It's just so much fun drawing it out like this. Ah, but if that kiss is any indication of things to come, I may have gone a little overboard tonight. Huh? If so, we're in for quite a sleepover. Sorry about the mess. I just haven't found the time to tidy up. Door closes loudly behind them. When Pastille doesn't respond, Periwinkle turns to face him. Whoa. Pastille's back is against the door as he fumbles to untie his mantle. He's completely run out of patience, hasn't he? Then I'm afraid I simply have no choice but to indulge him. Oh god. Wow. I shouldn't keep you waiting any longer now, shouldn't I? Give him a sec. Ah, but I still need to change into something a little bit easier to take off. Looking this good comes at a price, you see. I promise I won't keep you waiting. Okay. Periwinkle gives him another peck on the lips and leads him through the cluttered living room to his bedroom door. How much are we gonna see? I guess that's it. Took me ages to get out of bed that morning. After all, I just couldn't stop thinking about how absolutely adorable Pastille was. Why does this song have dissonance in it? In the beginning, at least. He scrambled out of here almost as soon as he woke up, saying he couldn't be late for work. Such a shame. Would have been nice to get one last round in. I did get a kiss goodbye, though. Hold on a sec. Never mind. I was worried that by not wholesome, my friend meant non-consensual stuff, but luckily that is not what she meant. I guess more like risque and sexual stuff, which definitely is true. This definitely is a thing in this game. Ah, it's nice to feel like a housewife for a moment, but I should get to work too. I have an order to fill, don't I? Periwinkle finally rolls out of bed and gets ready for the day. Is he like a prostitute? Or does he just do this for fun? I think he just does it for fun. The order in question is for a nearby apothecary. Did you know arrow magic, like mine, is actually arrow magic? I get it now. Is actually quite good for you. It got n it's got nothing on actual healing magic, but the calming atmosphere it creates does wonders for one's mood. This particular batch is meant to help with insomnia, which is ironic considering how late I stayed up with Pastille. Whoops. I can't be getting distracted now. I really need to finish up these last few bottles. Bottles of what? I thought that Periwinkle's a drinker for a second, but no, I think they meant, candles. Large drops form at its tip, falling into the empty bottle one by one. I'm not reading everything. Yowie. Mom found the Yowie. Oh, you've been watching? You've been here the whole time, just lurking? Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Although, I probably could have gotten one of these done last night if Pastille hadn't been so impatient. No, no, mustn't let my mind wander too far from work now. There. Now my house is going to smell like lavender. Better head out before I'm lulled to sleep by my own magic. Oh, they want me to do it again? Obviously, we've got to give them the gay fit. Please. Is this game also capturing my notifications? I don't think it is. I just don't want you. Mac! Can you hear my dog? Not sure how good the mic is with that. This game also capturing my notifications. Oh, wait. Hi. Sorry about that. Gay time. Gay thoughts? Thank you. I can't hear anything other than your beautiful voice and the game. Thank you. The apothecary is only a short walk away, but I've never managed to... I just should have found out my voice. The apothecary is only a short walk away, but I've never managed to walk in its doors on time. Perhaps because it's so close. I always underestimate the time it takes to reach it. I can hear the owner tapping her foot with impatience as soon as I open the door. Ah, it's her! She's from Astra's garden. I only know that because I saw that on NomNomNami Games. NomNomNami Games page. Astragalus. Astragalus. I don't know how to pronounce it. I have that special order ready for you. You're late again, Periwinkle. Lost track of time. You'll forgive me, won't you? You're literally my only provider who has no respect for appointments. That's simply not true. I never miss a date. Your favorite character? Why? Is, like, the one from Astra's Garden? There's the problem. You were out getting laid again, weren't you? How vulgar. I had a romantic evening with a very cute boy, who then ended up sleeping over. A cute vibe, yeah. Well, you had all week to fill the order. Try getting it done in advance next time. My PC's low battery, hold on. You know so many women like her? Oh, nice. Am I close enough to the mic? So what's your body type? I'm just gonna have to get this furniture. What? You can't fucking... Seriously? Oh wait, it's the wall. Ugh. I am loud enough? Okay, that's good. Maybe I should get closer to the mic? What does that sound? Okay, that's good. Alright, bye, Mia. Alright, the audio sounds pretty good. They got all week to fill the order. Try getting it done in advance next time. Yes, ma'am. Now let's see what you brought. She's completely immune to my charms. Shocking to say the least. But it's meant we've been able to remain good friends for all this time. Or, let's see. Astragalus. Would you consider us to be friends? Good friends? I put up with you. My, you don't put up with anyone. You must really like me. You got a favor to ask or something? Is that what you're getting at? No, I was just thinking of how to categorize our relationship. You don't need to do that. I mean, you could, but you don't need to. Business associate works just fine, doesn't it? Come now, surely you consider us to be closer than that. I know better than to get involved with you, Periwinkle. Why? Whatever do you mean? You're too dazzling, to say the least. I take that as a compliment. Great, now will you stop distracting me? I'm trying to count. Yes, we're definitely good friends. Too dazzling. Though, I'm not sure there is such a thing. I mean, it could be overwhelming and it kind of might make people insecure. And what would be wrong with it if there was? What point is there in not shining as brightly as one can? Astragalus finishes counting the bottles, sighing in feigned exasperation as she marks them off her checklist. You may always be late, but you deliver quality every time. You're consistent, if nothing else. The waiting is part of the fun. It builds excitement, wouldn't you say? Nope, just builds frustration for me, but at least you always come through. She unlocks a small drawer behind the counter and takes out an envelope with Periwinkle's name scribbled on it. Here's the rest of your payment. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, I couldn't if I tried. Really, you're too generous. Astragalus rolls her eyes and with all that business out of the way, would you like to hear about my date? Would I like to? Not necessarily. Please, Astragalus, as someone with no romance in your own life, the least you can do is live vicariously through me. No, she probably doesn't want to. The no romance thing is by choice. I listened to you gush for your own damn sake. For my sake? Yeah, I'm afraid you might actually implode if you had no one to talk to about this stuff. Oh, I see what's happening here. I'm actually making a noble sacrifice every day that you come in here with new tales of romantic conquest. If you're truly suffering, I shall desist. That's the thing, though. I do like seeing you all worked up over something, even if I don't understand it myself. Ah, so there is a mutual benefit. You'll listen, then? Yeah, at least until I get all this put away. After that, I'm kicking you out for the day. Fair enough. I'd better be brief, then. He's the absolute cutest thing. I picked him up at a candy shop yesterday. Fluffy pink hair with golden eyes, naturally rosy cheeks that make him look as if he's always a little embarrassed by something. He's shy, but not the type that becomes paralyzed in the bedroom. Periwinkle, for the last time, I do not need to hear about the bedroom stuff. I wasn't giving any details. You kind of were. Although the details are the best part. This is a safe for work zone only because we're at work. Break that rule and you're out of here. My apologies, I'll refrain. I'm just too gay for this world. Like, look at this, all this gayness. Anyway, my point is, he's extremely cute. Adorable, in fact. Right, so standard fare for you. Absolutely not. If he was just your average cutie, would I be emphasizing his cuteness so much? I don't meet these people, so it's all the same to me. How can it be? The intensity is so drastically different, perhaps so intense that I'm having trouble explaining it properly. I'll say, all you've really told me so far is that he's cute and all you've really told me so far is that he's cute and shy. He's kind as well. He saved the best part of our dessert for me without even asking. Wow, I would have led with that one. Oh, enough of your sarcasm. When all my favorite details are off limits, what do you suppose I'm left with? What do you suppose I'm left with? Well, what really matters is that you had a good night, even if it meant you couldn't get here on time like I asked. Uh, I'm already hoping to see him again, to be honest. Oh yeah? Don't hear that from you very often. Really? But I've gone on second dates all the time. This guy got a name? I don't kiss and tell. No, actually, you tell me about everyone you kissed. Come on, if he's really the absolute cutest, it's a shame to keep him anonymous, right? Not like I'm gonna tell anyone anyways. Fine, his name is Pastille. Even his name's cute. Right? Oh, that reminds me, he sold me some candies that share his name. Would you like to try? Sure. How could a witch turn down free candy? Here we go, take it now. Oh, these are good. Where'd you say his candy shop was? Not far from here. I'll give you directions. Shortly after telling Astragalus where unceremoniously kicked me out. Next date. But wherever shall I go? It's a weekday too. Too early for parties, too early for drinks. Suppose I could return home and straighten up the place, however. Why would I busy myself with chores when I could be celebrating another order successfully fulfilled? Well, you could make your house nicer for people that stay over. And make it all nice and comfy and clean and yeah. A familiar? Familiar which person? Periwinkle? Why does she look so young? Oh, Cassia, so lovely to see you. Yay, I'm so glad you ran into each other. How to describe Cassia? She's exceedingly cuddly. Met at a party one night, during which she latched onto my arm and never let go, quite endearing. Since then, we've gone on little dates from time to time. She really loves my magic, so I tend to spoil her whenever we're together. So that's putting Cassia's smiling friends into the gurgle Safari. This is Safari, actually. 17? It's a bit weird. Isn't that like... Isn't Periwinkle like 26? Or is this like a long time later? That says on other instances, like Charm Study. She's the protagonist of Charm Studies. No, I don't want the ancient history of the plant cassia. There's 7 chapters in Starry Flowers? What? How long is this game? I thought I'd be done with it in a single sitting. Like a few hours at most. Yes, I tried coming over last night, but you didn't seem to be home. Now you came to visit me, I'm flattered. I must have been out to dinner at the time. Sorry that I missed you. Oh, it's okay. I was mostly looking to talk. Sorry, just looking stuff up. Seems like a lot of time has passed in between Charm Studies and Starry Flowers. I don't know if I can voice this game much longer. Aww. Doesn't seem like she's 17 anymore, but it's weird that they would leave the age out. Or something. I don't know, I can't find the age easily. Apparently she's 22 in Starry Flowers. Come here often with all sorts of other witches. Cassia orders her usual hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, so it's simple rose tea. With pleasure. My voice is getting tired. She's really cute though. Yay! It smells just like roses! Just as you asked, dear, it may slightly affect the taste, so let me know if you'd like the spout to be undone. No, it's wonderful. What am I thinking? God, every time I try to... Oh, God. But what am I thinking? How rude is it to begin ranking my dates in such a way? Enough of that. There's someone else in front of me now, isn't there? And I missed you, Periwinkle. I've been so busy with packing, I haven't had a chance to see you at all. Packing? And just where are you headed off to? Oh, that's right, I never had the chance to tell you. Finally moving in with my partners. In 2 days, the 3 of us will all be sleeping in the same bed. Aww. Oh, that sounds cozy. Congratulations. Thank you. I've looked forward to it for so long. Sounds like you're about to enter a lovely domestic life. You deserve it. Oh, I'm really happy. But, speaking of my partners, you still have never even met them. True, but I can imagine they're wonderful just from how you've talked about them. Right, but, what if you didn't have to imagine? That's what I've been wanting to talk to you about. I was hoping we might all be able to go on a group date sometime. Oh? Yeah. Because, like, I just think you're so wonderful, Periwinkle. I want them to know you too. Although it sounds like fun, I'm a bit... But wait, before you say no, they're both very easygoing and so loving and nice. I can promise it won't be overwhelming. And unfortunately, isn't where the issue lies, my dear. I know you said you didn't want to get involved before, but I just know that we would all get along so well. Can't force it. I'd like to reassure you however I can, but I understand if you still turn me down. Hmm. I'd like to reassure you however I can, but I understand if you still turn me down. Yeah, it is hard to, spoil multiple partners at once. I mean, not always. Normally that's how it is for me, though. Since I'm polyamorous, I normally, um, just normally talk to one of the partners at a time. There are some exceptions, none of which have really, none of which have really been that bad if it's just us and nobody else. Yeah, joining an existing polykill is scary. It's all very sweet of you, but I do have to decline. No, I can't help but feel a little broken-hearted. I apologize, truly it's nothing personal. Oh, I know, I don't take offense or anything. It's just sad, now that I'm going to be living with them, and knowing you don't want to meet them. I think it's best we just break things off. Yes, I agree. As you said, it's for the best. I hope we can still be friends, though. Of course. I'm sure our paths will cross every now and again. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for always treating me so well, Periwinkle. It was my pleasure. No. Okay, that wasn't such a bad breakup. Things went pretty smoothly. I mean, of course, maybe disappointing, but you know, still able to be friends. Things didn't get too intense. Pretty good. This is largely why I tend to prefer one-night affairs. Things can be so messy as needed. Yeah, I noticed that this person, Periwinkle, doesn't seem to be committed to one relationship, and I don't mean that he's polyamorous, but that he's like dating people, not, but not, you not. I get he's afraid of commitment. I think. Because Cassie and I are go our separate ways, I can't help feeling a little blue. So I return home for the day after all. Periwinkle quickly changes into something more comfortable, dropping his bag unsurprised on the couch. Use an afternoon nap. It's precisely what I need. I'll wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go back out on the town. But you know, I also feel like, you know, going through so many different people dates would also be overwhelming. You know, when you find someone you're comfortable around, it's hard to like do that repeatedly, I guess. And like, well, I don't really think it's something to be ashamed of, as long as it's consensual, of course. But it seems like Periwinkle is doing everything consensually. But I just feel bad for him, like, I don't know, it just like feels like there's something Periwinkle wants but just can't commit to, you know? He shoves some blankets aside and collapses onto the couch. When he does, here's something. Ah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping him and Pastille get together since he seems to think Pastille's special. And also, they're just really cute together. Yeah, that's a little relatable. He's sweet though. What's sweet? What are you licking? Hey yo. Hey yo! What are you licking? Was that a condom? Am I gonna have to make this stream 18 plus? I mean, the game says 16 plus. Yeah, but don't go overboard if you're a hedonist. You might start seeing people as sexual objects, and that's never good. And if we never meet again, I can always... Perfect date. There's like dissonance in the song, almost like something's missing or something's off. As I said, I think it's because of that feeling Periwinkle has of, like, wanting something, you know? Is it him? Yup! Frick was that noise. Aw. Castile, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. And treating me to another cute new look, no less. I guess I mean, this is already probably true, but I guess Periwinkle's bisexual or pansexual. I don't know, Periwinkle seems more of the lustful type, so, I'd say bisexual rather than pansexual, because pansexual is more like you date someone for the person, not the gender. You know? I think that's my interpretation anyway. I think that's how it works. Not for the gender, but for the person is pansexual. Bisexual, I'm not saying anything bad about bisexual people. I'm just saying I don't think Pastille is pansexual. I could just look this up rather than trying to debate it. Not Pastille, Periwinkle. Not Pastille, Periwinkle. Why do I keep getting them mixed up? Is it because they both start with P? He's gay? But I thought he was with Cassia. Maybe that wasn't so much of a... Oh, that didn't seem as lustful to me. It seemed more like hanging out. Maybe the phrasing was a bit weird. I don't know. It didn't seem as lustful as it did like here. Though it also was wholesome. Positive. I'm lesbian. I mean, I kind of identify as both lesbian and gynosexual, since I mostly prefer girls, but like femininity. And also, I just like the term lesbian. I know not everyone does, but I do. Sorry, I couldn't treat me to a cute new look, no less. Sorry, I couldn't stop thinking about. I mean, I realized last night I never actually got to sample your magic, the sense you mentioned. Oh, that's right. We were quite, we were quite preoccupied. Hmm. Yes, so that's why I'm here. Finally manages to make eye contact, but quickly averts his gaze once more. Aw. Were you in bed? Sorry, I shouldn't have come so late. These aren't even my sexiest pajamas. I didn't say anything about that! To answer your question, no, I wasn't. Although I did take a nap earlier this afternoon, I've otherwise been enjoying a relaxing night in. And I'm so very glad I didn't end up going out. I would have missed out on this flustered mess. Freaking drooling. Get that drool back in your mouth. Huh? Would you like to come in? Castile nods vigorously in the front. In response. Aw. It's still a bit of a mess in here. I hope you don't mind. There's a path through. I've seen worse. Oh, maybe I'll let it spiral further into chaos then. I'm just so competitive, you know? I'm sorry, sometimes I read things and don't fully understand at first. And I've been really scatterbrained today because I've been doing so much stuff. Like, I've been trying to download these games and call these people while they still have time and like, all that. It's all been fun, though. Just overwhelming. I'm not sure that a competition you... I'm not sure that's a competition you'd really want to win. Periwinkle's always blushing, I mean, so is Pastille. Pastille makes me think of Castile. Okay, Periwinkle isn't always blushing. Oh wait, Periwinkle changed on his own, I just realized. How'd I just now realize that? I just realized the music is bursting out the speakers. It's like muffling it. I should turn it down, probably. Perhaps not. Personal favorites. This row here contains some of the more potent scents, most of them for relaxation, things to calm the nerves. The rest I just happen to like, sweet scents like strawberry, banana, bubblegum, mango. Is there a reason you're only naming candy flavors? Must be a coincidence. Pastille picks out an unlabeled bottle filled with a pale pink liquid. What's this? Ah, watch out, that one's an aphrodisiac. We'll see about that. What? Oh wait, he's picking out the bottles. I'm sorry, as I said, I'm very scatterbrained. We'll see about that. Pastille locks eyes with Periwinkle as he opens the vial without hesitation. How bold. Oh, it's Peach. I almost expected it to be overpowering. Yes, well, the aphrodisiac bit was a lie, but I'm glad you like it. You're really good at this type of magic. I've never done anything like it. Would you like to try it on? Hmm? Oh, no, I don't do perfume or cologne or anything like that. You've never tried it? Oh, so would you say? You're a perfume virgin then? Come on, Periwinkle. I'm not! Who even says things like that? That's what I'm saying. In my line of work, you'd be surprised. It's probably just you. Maybe so. If you're not going to try it, I'll have to put it. I'll have it back now, please. I could try. Is he gonna like snort aphrodisiac or something? I just don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. May I? Here. He lightly rubs a spot on Pastile's neck, engulfing them both in pleasant scent of his magic. Aw, their eyes meet, neither of them daring to be their first to move. Maybe the aphrodisiac, but it wasn't a lie after all. Pastille breaks the spell, rushing forward with a sudden kiss. Yowie! Yowie! And then retreat just as quickly. My girlfriend is like that. She'll sometimes kiss you and then run away. Have to catch her. Sorry, he certainly is impulsive, not that I mind at all. I'm more than happy to go along with your little game, Pastille. Oh no, what? My own magic is working too well. I guess there's no choice but to have my way with you, my sweet. Oh no. Pastille's half-hearted protests end there. Periwinkles? Those weren't protests. Those were tsundere, playful tsundere noises. What I'm saying is he wanted it. Definitely wanted it. Periwinkle's hands were already upon him. Also, dang, it's nice sense. That's really goes a long way. Especially for people like me who have really sense of smell. Maybe I am really a fox girl. I have like really good hearing, really good sense of smell. I have pretty good eyesight. Yeah, I have really good eyesight. But also very sensitive on all those things. So like loud noises really bother me. Like it can be debilitating sometimes. And I wouldn't give up my sensitive hearing. It's like one of the best things about my life. Honestly, because it makes me appreciate music and ASMR more and that kind of thing. Also lets me appreciate smells more. Oh yeah, these chapters are going by like this. Over the next month or so, we fell into quite an enjoyable pattern. Pastille would show up on my doorstep maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes we go out to dinner, but mostly you just spend the night. Just know there's a trans woman in the game. She's brown and very small. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for saying that, yeah. Is she talking about Astra? No, at that point, we had already seen Astra. This is a comment I think that she wrote a while ago in chat. Let's see. It was starting to become almost routine, though each visit was somehow just as exciting as the last. Sounds like maybe you have something going for you. Details of which I'll choose to keep private for Pastille's sake. That boy is insatiable, I will say that. Inevitably, after seeing someone for long enough, one begins to pick up on their habits. Cute habits, like the way he kisses me on the cheek before rushing off to work in the early morning. The way he runs his hand through his hair when he's thinking really hard about something. Even his knock is specific. Once, lightly, to test the waters. A pause as he gathers his courage. Then 3, firm and evenly spaced. Wow, you have really good attention to detail. I'm not sure which of these habits he's conscious of, but there's one I've decided he must be acting knowingly, which is his habit of leaving one of his personal effects behind with each visit. First, a beret, then an earring, his choker, and a bracelet. Effects? What do you mean effects? And then he returns after a few days with an apology explaining he had just come to pick up whatever he'd left behind. Sure, Pastille, keep creating your little excuses to come back here. I'd happily go along with them. My dog needs to go out. Hold on. Maximus. Yeah, that's right, old Max. Good old Maximus. He's like 6 years old now. What fun. I wonder what he'll come looking for this time. His thigh highs? He couldn't possibly leave his underwear behind, could he? No, that'd be impossible to explain. An earring, sure, but there's no way he'd walk out of here like that. I'm almost disappointed. It's been so consistent up until now. I suppose he could just be that forgetful? Wait, you can scroll up to go backwards? That's interesting. Never seen any other game that does that. I might make a visual novel. I've been inspired by a lot of these games. Not really this one, but other ones. Especially like Her Tears Were My Light. I see, yeah, it's good. Messy's better than dirty. Everything else, though, I'm back. It's simply that many things don't make it back to their proper place, or rather, I can never decide on a proper place for many of my things. This seems to be a metaphor. Where to begin? Suppose. I like all the words they're using. No, these are fancy words. I like that. I like that. I like that. Jacket this time. You've escalated it too far, Pastille. To leave your jacket behind, it's just ridiculous. Hey, I've done that before. Well, I guess if it's cold out, that's pretty ridiculous. You know what I leave behind a lot? Water bottles. Like, so much. I said this story in another video, but I was at this lake, and there's like a trail that lasts like 10 minutes, walks around the lake, if you walk around the lake. It's the lake where I filmed that video where I raced Maximus down that hill. Now, I actually put my water bottle behind the bench, and I walked all the way around to the other side of the lake, and then when we got to the other side, I'm like, oh god, I left it there, didn't I? I left it somewhere, I didn't know where. So I retraced my steps, and I found it there. The things I do for my water bottle. I'm not complaining though, it was kind of a fun adventure. I might stop streaming because I want a break. Should we go for a different look this time? How do you save? You can probably save outside of this. Oh, my favorite. Oh, I have to favorite the looks myself. Let's make him look like an angel. Or you can only pick one favorite. How long have I been streaming for? Gosh, I have not been streaming for that long. Guess I'm just a bit tired. I'll go for a bit longer. Oh, hello, Kura Silly. Thanks for stopping by. Wait, does he work there now? Sorry, as I said, I'm very scatterbrained. He just has a hunch that he's there. But wait, no, he says working. And now we wait. Aw, looks so adorable. It's really cool that you can dress up Periwinkle. Peanut butter and jelly, I hope he's not allergic. Ah, our eyes met. One time, I went to this beach called Rehoboth Beach in Delaware. Gayest beach I've ever been to. 10 out of 10. I don't know if it's 10 out of 10, but it just felt so comfy there. Felt safer there than a lot of other places. And my mom could spot gay people. In a good way. Like she could tell. And like, just bringing this up because this is reminding me of this. Like, what was I gonna say? The weirdest thing that happened to me there, I was like, I I grabbed water, and then I think I asked my mom to hand it to me or something. I drank it, realized that it was flavored, and realized that I had accidentally stolen someone's water. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the frick? How did I do that? Because I did not remember picking it up. I didn't remember leaving my water elsewhere. It just seemed to have swapped out. It's like someone used a spell or a stand to swap out my water bottle with theirs. I remember. And I don't even remember picking it up. I thought I was picking up my own water bottle. I don't know what the frick happened. And I thought, but it could have been my mom handed it to me. Or maybe I was just going crazy. There's gay in the air. Of course I can't think straight. I have to think gay. In fact, it was in a shop, and one of the shirts there was, I can't even think straight. I'm too gay. Based shirts there, too. It was a bit packed. That's probably my only really real complaint. Other than that, it was incredible. Very, very good memories. Very, very good. I am a beach person, I'll say. It's also a great romantic spot. It's not that I was there for romance. Never been on a beach date before. Not IRL anyway. Like in person. So I got sidetracked yapping. Rehoboth Beach, gayest beach on the East Coast. I don't know, maybe New England has some gay beaches, because New England's pretty gayest. Let's say based, but I said gay by accident. I'm gonna say this is so I said gayest instead of based. Oh, where's my phone? There it is. It's right on top of me. Okay. You love the beach, so peak, you're gonna head out, bye-bye. New England is pretty gay. Milo Rossi lives there. Who's that? Milo Rossi. Just look like an environmental scientist and specialist. Okay. Oh, I have never heard of this person in my life. I don't think. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Maybe Kura just really likes Milo Rossi. Just come over, you silly boy. Face is quite red, so I can say with confidence that I've successfully overwhelmed him once again. Finish my sandwich by the time he approaches. He takes a seat on the opposite end of the bench. I thought you were ignoring me. Look at how shiny and radiant he is. No, I was just trying to decide what to do. Is this a bad time to return your jacket? Not the worst time. Hmm? Harold unzips the jacket and shuffles out of it, casually folding it onto his lap. I found it whilst I was cleaning up the place. I suppose I could have waited for you to return, but since I was in the area... We're right. Sorry, it's my fault for leaving it behind in the first place. Well, my cutest dress for this. Aww. I guess it's a pretty liberal part of town, and I guess liberal's not the right word. Based. Maybe that's right. Maybe it's pretty a based part of town. Um, if he's like, or progressive is the right word. Progressive if he's just allowed to wear dress in public, facing no scrutiny. That's what it's all about. People should be able to dress how they want unless it's like too, skimpy. Unless it's like a nude beach. Because it's a nude beach. Oh, Pastille. Aw, so pretty. You know you don't have to plant excuses just to visit me. I wasn't planting anything. I just forgot it on my way out. I find that hard to believe, considering you've forgotten exactly one thing each time you visit. Really, you should be more honest. Sorry, thank you for returning it. Oh, it's my pleasure. It gave me a good excuse to see you fuss your little face again. Perry. Oh, the nickname. I'm sorry I made you think I was ignoring you. Perry? Perry? Where's Perry? Perry the platypus? Periwinkle the gay man? I don't got Periwinkle the gay man? Periwinkle the gay witch? That sounds weird. Periwinkle? The gay witch boy? Periwinkle the gay witch boy? Periwinkle? Well, that's a horrible impression.
platypus. Puss. Why did you say it like that? I was only teasing, my sweet. Periwinkle the gay witch boy. Periwinkle, a gay witch boy. Periwinkle the gay witch boy. Periwinkle.
Why did it sound so bad when I start saying that? I guess because it's not something I'm not used to him saying.
Ah, Perry the platypus. You're just in time for me to see my latest plan. This is this is called gay. The gayinator.
No, I need to stop with spit.
It will turn you gay.
I need to stop. This is dumb. This is really dumb bit. This is really dumb. I was only teasing, my sweet. Still, I can't, I'm not ready to be open about who I see outside of work. Please let these two get together. They're so cute together. I like to keep things very discreet. I don't want to have to explain anything to my friends. I die of embarrassment. So that's why. Understood. I'm actually used to being someone's little secret. That sounds a bit weird. I feel like you might be guilting him with that. Again, I'm kind of giving Periwinkle advice. That didn't sound quite right. Yeah, that's what I guess Periwinkle's listening to me for once. What I'm trying to say is, I don't mind at all. From now on, I'll just continue to let you come to me. Thank you, sorry. Of course he phrased it like that. I don't know what you keep apologizing for, Pastille. I'll see you around, yes?
The most powerful twink in Scottish history.
What? I don't know why I said. I thought it'd be funny. Because I saw a video that's like the most powerful twink in French history, but then I'm like, what about the most powerful twink in Scottish history? Misstep. A misstep? A huge misstep? Should have guessed it. Huge misstep. I guess from the hints he's given, just a few things he said here and there. It's enough to put together, wasn't it? Most obvious one being that he always comes to me and not the other way around. Our comfortable pattern that I recklessly interrupted. I should have known from previous encounters with closeted individuals. I mean, I was gonna say it shouldn't be too bad since Periwinkle's able to wear dress out in public and they're both able to wear pretty feminine clothes in public. Nobody seems to mind. But might not be the case with Pastille's friends. Oh, especially since he's closeted. Supposed to be a fun, surprise appearance can turn so quickly into a desperate rally to cling to normalcy. Carefully constructed lies to conceal the piece of yourself that may not be accepted. Aww. Whether it's by the individual himself or by their loved ones. Certainly an unenviable position to find oneself in. Pastille and I had been seeing a lot of each other during this past month. Was this the inevitable breaking point then? It can only be more complicated from here. But it was going so perfectly for so long. Perhaps I'm being overdramatic. Just because this happened doesn't mean they need to break up. I'm not growing tired of him at all, which is precisely the problem. Unwilling to return home so soon, I walk in the direction of the apothecary. Astragalus will be able to knock some sense into me, she always does. Astragalus, are you busy? She isn't here. Oh, never mind, she just had to phase into existence first. Oh, I know that whine. You've shifted into dramatic bitch mode. Take pity on me, I'm having a bad day. Alright, you baby, tell me what happened. Things are slow today anyhow. Stragglers listened patiently as I explained the events of the day. You learn to come straight to her? Straight? I don't know why it's like that. I was talking to my friend today, and when I was feeling like a little dizzy, I was like, and yeah, I am dehydrated lately. I am trying to work on that. And also I was stressed and walking up and down the stairs a lot. Um, I was like, I can't walk straight. And she's like, of course you can't. You're gay. First you can't walk straight, you have to walk gay. What does that even mean? So, you're upset because you overstepped his bounds? Accidentally, you always leave out the key information. And now you think it's over between you two? When you put it like that, I really do sound dramatic. More worried than dramatic. I mean, you are, but you also have a point. If you want to avoid things getting complicated, this is your sign to get out. Gotta say, though, for two guys who aren't in a committed relationship, you sure do sound like you're in one. It's purely casual. Why was there that rasp? It's purely casual. I've still been seeing a few others in the midst of this. But all you talk about is Pastille every time you come in here. Oh, I know. I just wish I hadn't gone to return the jacket. It was supposed to be fun, but now... Yeah, honestly, I think he's being unfair. He shows up to your place whenever he wants, right? Yes, but I don't have anything else going on. He has a respectable job and all. Sounds like you could just have sounds like you just have less self-respect. This guy isn't treating you right. Less so not treating him right, more so afraid of being outed. But also, like, it is unreasonable, I guess. Well, I don't know, it depends on your living situation. Like, maybe one can come over to one's house, the other can't come over to other's house because of their living situation, or their safety, you know? I don't know. Like, I could see where everyone's coming from here. Now that's unfair. He simply said he wasn't ready. It doesn't mean... Making excuses now? You are really hung up on him. This is too hilarious to watch. Enough! I simply cannot help it if he's just the cutest thing. Of course I don't want to stop seeing him. Harry, who's this?
Periwinkle? Oh my gosh, you look so cute today.
Why, thank you. I certainly didn't expect to see you here, Jam.
I'm cuddling them.
I was meowing and meowing mid-yawn. Trying to talk. Mid-yawn.
I've been coming here to buy your magic.
Okay, this sounds horrible. I need more water.
Remember when you did a little demo for going at that one party? You totally sold me on it back then.
I've done a few, so I don't recall, but I'm happy to hear it regardless.
So what are you doing here? On a date or on a job?
No date today, I ruined my chance at that.
Oh man, what? That's such a bummer. Really never thought I'd hear of the day you, of all people, couldn't get a date, though. You date like everyone.
Be more accurate to say I go on dates with everyone, rather than actually date them.
Aw, same diff. You're like the thirst master.
She's right. It's not as if Pastille is my only option if I'm looking for a good time.
Anyway, are you going to Cherville's party tonight?
No, this is the first I've heard of it. He's throwing yet another at Soiree? Is that what the party at the spooky Soiree is at? Is that related to this?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know.
I suppose I've been more out of the loop on these things than usual. I haven't bothered with as many parties since.
Well, you should come. They're good luck, like in terms of love and romance.
Parties are too much for me personally.
I mean, I'm finally dating my best friend thanks to the last one. Thanks to that last one.
Marzipan, wasn't it? You weren't together before that?
Ah, I knew everyone thought we were. Ah, so embarrassing. I guess what matters is we could finally be totally honest with each other, though. Ah, I'm really happy. That is nice.
Well, congratulations. You deserve that happiness.
Yeah. So, like, if you ever need relationship advice, I'm your gal. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't since you don't actually date anyone.
Oh. Stalagilla snorting with laughter in the back room. How dare she? I came here to be comforted, not ridiculed. Not really being ridiculed as much as you are being... I don't know, she's laughing at your expense. Damn, dear, what time did you say the party started?
Oh, like a few hours from now, I think? Sorry, I can never remember the time difference between here and the netherworld.
No matter. These things tend to go... Good night. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. No matter, these things... No matter, these things tend to go all night. I prefer to arrive fashionably late. That's... No, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to return home to freshen up before the soiree. Soiree, how do you pronounce that? Sure, see you there.
Sure, see you there. See you there. Meow. If you don't actually up your larynx, it doesn't sound good.
Astragalus thinks I'm lacking in self-respect. I'll show her. Gonna find someone to spoil me tonight. Netherworld parties happen to be perfect venue. Aw. Always the... I feel like, I feel like he has something special with, the guy. But he's kind of turning away at the slightest chance of drama and, maybe he's, like, terrified of romance. Not so much sex, but romance. Because they're... Yeah. He's kind of out for the lust, and not so much the romance. I mean, I find that, like, romance with it's more fulfilling because, you know, if it's. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this. Most of the cute face I haven't yet encountered. And you've incubi as well, they live to please their partners. Been a while since I've slept with a demon. I'm looking forward to this now. Okay, this is transitioning weirdly. I'm gonna continue to be an angel. Let's see, who looks available? Can I choose, or... Scanning the room, he spots both Jam and Chervil happily chatting with the other guests. Chervil himself certainly isn't a bad lay, but I couldn't go stealing the host of the party. I thought it said party gooners. Party gooners, no. Plenty of candidates to choose from, however will I decide?
Lots of cute witches at the soiree, huh? I made him a London Cockney for some reason.
Oh, so it's been decided for me. I'm already being spoiled. I didn't come here for the witches.
Ha! I'm Cardamon.
Let's change his accent. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle, so this is gonna sound weird, but do I know you from somewhere?
Now I made him Scottish. I don't know why I'm changing it. Or is that Irish? I don't... Why do I always get those mixed up? They sound pretty different. Your dreams, perhaps?
No, for real. Something about your face is just so familiar.
I keep changing his accent. I frequent these types of events, so it's likely we've crossed paths at some point.
That's not it. I would have tried hitting on you if we did.
Well, you're certainly free to do so now.
I'll give it a shot, with your permission, haha.
This one isn't bad. I do appreciate how straightforward he's being.
So what are you here for if not the witches?
I had intended to find someone to spoil me, and incubi are rumored to be good for exactly that.
We are.
So the rumors are true? I'm in luck then. Would you happen to have any friends who would be interested in dancing with a cute little witch like me?
I could ask around. Or, better idea, you could just settle for me. Little old me. Blue. Actually, you're blue. Look at your dress. You're blue.
I suppose you'll do. I don't really find manly men to be attractive at all, with like very few exceptions. And all the exceptions are fictional characters, like Miles Edgeworth, though to be honest, he is pretty prim and proper. So, not beating the... Let's say allegations. What allegations? I'm openly admitting to this, that I'm kind of sexual. There was another one, but I forget. Muscles can be nice, but eh. Not really my thing. Well, muscly women, oh fuck yeah. But I don't know. All I can really think about... Oh, Hero from Omori. That was the other one. A non-femboy that I'm attracted to. Fictional. Steele? I'm still comparing everyone to him. Becoming more British. Oh no! The British! He's becoming more British. Good song.
Oh, I just think I realized where I know you're from.
Really now?
Yeah, you were in the magazine I work for. I'm an editor. We used your photos for an issue a couple years back.
Ah, what a coincidence. I did used to do some modeling in the past. So people, I guess witches, not normal people, can just freely travel from Netherworld and Uniworld. How about Heaven? They're like a different... Um, and in the past shall remain. I'm in a different line of work now. But yeah, you did say that that didn't go. Past careers didn't go so well. Oh, really? That's too bad. I always thought you looked amazing. I'm giving them dumber and dumber accents. I appreciate that. That certainly complicates things. I'd much prefer to have been complete strangers. How unfortunate, just when I was beginning to enjoy myself. I guess he doesn't like being recognized for something like that. Ah, wow, I can't believe I ran into you like this. Maybe it's a sign. A sign of what, dare I ask? That you should come back to modeling. I can get you in our magazine again, if you're interested, that is. I appreciate the offer, but I've moved on. It put too much of a strain on my relationship with fashion, among other things. Ah, well, at least take my card, in case you change your mind. No, thank you. I don't see that happening. Oh, come on, you'll be so great. It feels like such a waste of talent. I'm quickly growing tired of this. Thank you for the dance, but I really should be going now. Oh, sure. This was fun. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime. Yeah. Aw, I'm unstable. I think he really is starting to fall for wanting to be afraid of commitment. That's relatable, honestly, being afraid of commitment. I mean, I've somehow made it work. So you can too, Periwinkle. Despite my overwhelming fear of romance, I ended up with 4 partners. So I'm sure Periwinkle can get at least one permanent partner. Periwinkle White! Hey, I'm sorry if I said anything to upset you. I wouldn't expected him to be so polite. Upset me? Perish the thought. It's simply that I'm feeling a little off tonight. I've realized I may have come here for the wrong reasons. Look, I'm sorry that I suddenly started talking about work. That wasn't why I approached you at all. You came here for a good time, right? Well, a party's definitely the place to find it. Heck, that's what I'm here for, too. It's what I'm here for, too. So you're not wrong to come looking for that. It's completely misread the situation, although it is starting to look salvageable from here. Anyway, please forget about the magazine stuff. It doesn't matter. We were having a fun night before that, right? Having fun before that, right? Dancing was nice, yes. I want to more. You're pushing it, man. You're pushing it. I want to do more than just dance with you. Oh, there it is. Now we're getting somewhere. More than dance, and what could that mean? Ha, well, don't make me spell it out. A kiss, perhaps? Sure, and well, whatever else you like to do. As an incubus, I live to please. Since he apologized, I may as well. Kissing is a fine start. I expected him to close the gap. Pastille would have kissed me. I've grown far too accustomed to that, so I automatically... Shit, this was a mistake. It's the first time I've heard him cuss, I think. Periwinkle gave him a light peck on the cheek before pulling away. My apologies. My apologies. I do actually need to get going now. Huh? Oh, Wait, wrong character. My apologies. I do actually need to get going now. Huh? I shouldn't have led you on. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, no, don't worry about that. If you don't want to, it's fine. I'm a little confused, though. Did I do something wrong? It's not you. You're very nice. Very firm muscles. It's a bit, like, sounds a bit ingenuine. Ah, thanks. If it were any other night, things would have gone very differently. Please believe me when I say that. Seriously, is all this is all this mysterious talk supposed to make me want you less? I'm sure you'll have great. He's kind of creeping me out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure you'll have great luck with the witches inside. You're very charming. Damn. Well, all right. Get home safe, Periwinkle. Hope to see you again on any other night, like you said. Thank you for keeping me entertained. Farewell. I shouldn't have come. What exactly have I proven here? That I'm willing to pursue the first pink-haired boy I come across out of sheer desperation? I accidentally scrolled up, just by a little bit. I wanted Astragalus to be wrong for once. To admit that I'm hung up on someone is just... I don't feel like myself at all. Oh, we're not even getting dialogue. That really makes you feel the isolation of this, or like the feelings of the game. Periwinkle arrives home, Leslie slipping out of his shoes and dress. Tosses his hat somewhere and collapses onto the couch. Oh, I feel even more miserable than before. Oh wait, kinda, the slight British accent is hard to drop. I feel even more miserable than before. Almost sound like Shantae, my Shantae voice for a second. State Pastille would find me, and if you were here to show up tonight, I should get in bed. She doesn't city Birdie's face couch cushions. Yeah, sleeping on the couch kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Getting invested in the story. I'll save, at least. Hopefully it'll actually save my progress this time. What time is it? It's a really good game. I like this. It's a very deep game, and yeah, makes you think about personal experiences. Mainly good ones, not bad ones. Drives from the coast. I'm sorry, I'm a slow reader. And also, like, tired. Also, like, this is a deep game. It's making me think. Hmm. Wonder if I have any viewers. No. But hey, I'm happy to got as many as I have so far. Whoa, Bastille, come on! Ahem. One moment, please. Past folks are in the circumstances. Whoa. But bro's looking like Reinhardt from ReZero, but like a very femme version. Also, I am red-green colorblind, so I guess that's more so pink than red. Same way with Madeline. I thought her hair was red, but apparently it's considered pink. I'm not complaining though, it's a very pretty color. Very, 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 very pretty. It's not like I really like pink and red hair or anything, but purple hair is my weakness. Well, that's more so I want purple hair. I really like red hair, though. That's like my second favorite, red slash pink hair. Again, I'm red-green colorblind, so like it's kind of hard for me to tell the difference sometimes, but I love this color hair. Like, I don't like too light pink. Reddish pink. Beautiful. Hi, I took the day off, so sorry, did I wake you up? Yes, yes, I had a late night. Come in, come in. I'll be ready in just a moment. Oh no, I'm talking British. What if I just randomly started making him British now? Pastille is here, but why is he here? A day off? Not that he has the day off, but that he chose to take it, and then he came here. Let's just put that aside for now. I need to get dressed. Oh, he looks so cute. He got that fit. I've really cared a lot more about fashion ever since transitioning. And I mean, like, realize, I guess my egg cracking. That's what I meant. Still, wait for the door. So, your day off, hmm? And you chose to visit me? Well, I'm flattered. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. I can see Periwinkle being British. A British twink femboy. I don't normally use the word twink. I'm just using it for comedic effect. So your day off, hmm? And you chose to visit me? I'm flattered. Flattered. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Well, it's not just a visit. I was hoping, to take you on a date. Oh, a date. Usually we've reserved those for dinner time, haven't we? Haven't we? I wanted to make up for yesterday. So if you didn't have any other plans, I was thinking we could just hang out for a while. Sure, I don't mind, but what exactly is there to make up for anyway, my sweet? Come on, don't play dumb. You know how I told you not to come back to the shop, even though you only showed up to do me a favor? Thank you, Pastille. Pat, pat, pat. He has it completely backwards. Au contraire. I guess it means on the contrary. Au contraire, Pastille. I should be the one to apologize for putting you in such an uncomfortable position. I shouldn't have shown up unannounced. It wasn't my intention to cause you any actual discomfort. No, I don't think I clarified my boundaries from the beginning. Yeah, that's true. So, that's not your fault at all. Thank you, Pastille. You're being very honest and good right now. I mean, I think so. Then it seems everything is fine now? I'm not no romance guru or anything, so I can't say for sure. But it seems fine to me. Perhaps I could get to know those boundaries better during our date then. Why does it sound so suggestive when you say it? Because everything he says sounds suggestive, almost. Most of the things he says sound suggestive. Maybe this could help me write better romance in my stories. Especially how I'm not a party person. I've never really been to. I mean, I've never been to a party that's like, whoa, flashing lights and partying like rock hard. Like, I've never been to that kind of thing. It's far too overwhelming environment for me. I'm so sorry to change the mood so drastically, but I just got reminded of this ASMR that's like ASMR Funky Kong comforts you after when you're overwhelmed at a party. I love Funky Kong. I'm not gay for him though. Why would I have to clarify that? I'm not. Okay? Funky Kong ASMR is the funniest shit I've ever heard of. And it's pretty good too. When I told Lily about Funky Kong ASMR, she's like, never say that again. Say those words again. Just happening. Well, sorry, I'm tired. Well, do tell me where we're headed. I'll need to know if I'm going to pick something to wear. Not like need to go to bed tired, need to fall asleep tired. Like brain going slow tired. Actually, I don't know, but I don't want to go to bed. Oh, you haven't had breakfast yet, have you? Let's get something to eat first. Hmm. Actually, could you come here for a moment? What, do you want to kiss? Yes? I thought it might be fun to have you choose what outfit I wear. Are you sure? The clean clothes are in that pile, dear. Okay, I remember I had so much fun voicing Basil in Omori, femboy. If I liked doing a femme voice, maybe that was a sign that I was a trans femme girl. even though that was only a mere month before my egg cracked. August, before September was when my egg cracked. That means it's been 2 years since my egg cracked. Over 2 years. 2 years and 2 months. I think it was like September 9th. Around that time. September 7th, September 9th. I was looking back at the exact moments. Because I chronicle my life by screenshotting everything. That's true, by the way. I have a weird obsession with, like, chronicling my life. Okay, that feels weirded out by me saying that. Maybe that's weird, but that's just what I've always done. Still begins sorts of pile of skirts and dresses, taking extra careful. What are these? No underwear? Aren't you already wearing some? So scandalous, Pastille. I didn't know you had it in you. Please, I'll find you a pair. I thought you said I'll end you. I'll end you a pair. Please, I'll find you a pair. I'm only teasing, my sweet. Bit too much teasing. It's hard to tell sometimes when you're being serious or not. It's a problem I have as an autistic girl. Not saying all autistic people are like that, but I don't know, that's like an autism trait I have, is I have a hard time figuring out when someone's serious and when they aren't. Though most of the time I'm able to pick up on it, luckily. Oh, wow. Ready to go. Steele looks him up and down cautiously. You're wearing some, right? I feel like I want to help Periwinkle say things, but I think you've got it. We'll just have to find out later tonight, won't we? Harry? Okay, it's a bit much, though. I thought this is my outfit.
Wow, Angel!
Yeah, I want to continue. I'm tired, EP. I'm not gonna go to eat, though. I'm probably gonna call my friends. I think my voice is tired. That's probably why I'm so tired. But, like, I wanna voice it. Oops. Basal energy. So that's not appropriate. Oh, that's very useful. I didn't know you could do that. How did I... Ah. Wow, that's good. Oh. Well, I have a body pillow. Thought I got body pillow of him. Of Sinus Reinhardt. No, of... Pesci? Pesci. I was about to say Pesci. No, not Pesci. Um... Like, I'm thinking fucking Pesci from JoJo. Who even is Pesci? I just remember the name. It's Prosciutto and Pesci. Wait, he's the gay guy. Oh wait, that's rather fitting, isn't it? And wait, is he... Pesci? No. Nope. Nope, he's the one with the freaking... He's the palm tree-headed guy. They are not the gay couple in JoJo. They are the brothers on the train who are freaking creeps and weirdos. Do not get them confused. It's just... Nah, they were Squallow and I forget the other one's name. One of them had red hair, just like... It's a perfect position to be clinged to, aw. But I must refrain. I doubt he'd be comfortable with me hanging all over him in broad daylight. Besides, there's no need to jump into such overt actions just yet. The difference between cuddliness and lustful actions. Personally, okay, I might be getting a little too personal in this video. I've already gotten pretty personal. Well, I mean, whatever. go. It's good that I find it really satisfying and rewarding and heartwarming and fulfilling to like mix cuddle and sexual things together. It makes it feel more intimate and relaxing and comforting. The Fem voice isn't on right now. I thought that said Munich Munich away at our breakfasts. He really is so cute. I remember that choker. He wore it on our first date as well. And the same beret he left behind after one of our sleepovers. Such pointed choice in accessories. Ah, and now all my staring has embarrassed him. You're too easily flustered, my sweet. That's true. Not to mention I'm holding a body pillow of you in public, which is fucked up, but nobody else seems to notice, luckily. Because that's in my sprite, which only you can see the differences in. Actually, no, you can't see it. You don't even notice. That'd be creepy if you're just holding a body pillow of someone as you're dating them in public. Forgive me for staring. I was trying to intuit what you might have planned for us after this. Oh, nothing in particular. Wandering around town is enough for me. I see, loitering does facilitate conversation quite well. As long as we're out and about, it won't end up on... Oh, is he going to say it? You know. Of course not. Why would he say it in public? Actually, like when we get to talk. I actually like when we get to talk. I mean, not that we don't when I sleep over. It's just a different kind. True. Sorry, now I feel like I'm talking too much. No, you're saying very important things. Not at all, my sweet. I have to say I rather enjoy our chats as well. It's a good sign. Even if you can't resist cutting them short once we're behind closed doors. I'm really sorry. He's simply too much fun. But this is no time for my usual teasing. I can't forget about what brought us here. Perfect opportunity to become more deeply acquainted. I'll learn all about Pastille so that I don't end up crossing the line again. In the interest of defining boundaries, are there any subjects I should avoid bringing up with you? On that note, has there ever been anything I've said that's caused you discomfort in the slightest? Please don't hold back. Good one, Periwinkle. Good boy. Nothing really comes to mind. I mean, I've always felt pretty comfortable around you. So we could probably talk about anything and it'd be okay. Anything, really. Surely you must have some sensitive topics you'd like to avoid. I guess so. But I wouldn't really be worried talking about them with you. Oh, that's good. That's good. Actually, you might be the most attentive person I've ever met. Maybe that's why I'm not worried at all. Attentive? I guess... What's that word? That's pretty wholesome. If it means what I think it means, using, an educated guess. Giving close attention. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, you certainly piqued my curiosity. What kind of sensitive topics, if you don't mind me asking? Like, for example, you've never made me feel weird about gender stuff. I certainly hope not. That one's a bit sensitive for me as well. See? That's why it feels okay to talk about it. That's why it feels okay to talk about with you. I'll be right back. Need to get water. This game is turning out to be more wholesome than I thought I'd be, but they did say it's an extreme slow burn, which I'm into that kind of romance. This is a really wholesome game. Pretty much all the NomNomNami games have something really wholesome about them. Even Bad End of Theater, if you know what I'm talking about. I have to go to the bathroom every nyan. Sorry if my voice doesn't sound so good. I'll leave it. Remember to hydrate. Laddies, lasses, and NBs. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, it's almost been 3 hours. I'm, well, not very masculine, so I get mistaken for a girl every now and then. Not that it's something I get mad about or anything. I've always dealt with it ever since I was little. Still, I think it bothers me in particular since, well, you know, I'm intersex. Oh. Right. I want to be recognized as a boy, but I like wearing feminine clothes too. I guess I don't know a whole lot about intersex people, honestly. I should learn more, and I'm very happy they include a representation of that. For some reason, I assumed intersex people would want to be represented, would represent themselves as intersex, but that doesn't really make sense. I mean, people who are of other sexes, um, do not, always identify how they do at birth, obviously. Yes, that's it exactly. I feel the very same. Right? Like, I don't want to be limited to presenting only one way, even if I'm fine with boyish clothes, too. For me, it's simply about looking beautiful. I dress to fit my ideal. It's not a matter of gender, but aesthetic preference. These are the clothes I feel best in. Aw, that's nice. You, look really good in them, too. Why, thank you, and I must say, your sense of style never fails to impress. I'm glad you like it. When I was young, I didn't have the confidence to dress so beautifully. Can you even imagine it? You without confidence? No, I'm not sure that's possible. Right? I suppose I was a different person back then. Where I grew up, things were much more black and white. You were either a boy or a girl, and you had to dress accordingly. That sounds harsh. It very much was. It was completely miserable. Perhaps it's because I come from that sort of environment that I want to be known. Like I want to be known. I look this glamorous as a boy. Not to say that it is easy. Not to say that it is easy for any gender. I only wish for my efforts to be acknowledged. I think that's just your competitive spirit again. See, you truly understand me. They laugh together. Periwinkle relaxes into his chair and finishes his drink with a big smile on his face. Steele and I depart from the cafe and make our way down the street. That was a very wholesome conversation. And moving. Well, your work can be fun. I mean, he seems to enjoy his work mostly. With gender thoroughly discussed, the next personal question would have to be, oh, sexuality. What type of partners get you the most hot and bothered? Not how I'd phrase that. Shh! You can't just shout those words in the middle of a crowd. Oh, who's even listening? I certainly wasn't shouting. Please don't talk about that stuff too loudly. People will start giving us weird looks. Shall I whisper it into your ear then? That's even worse! Oh, I love whispering into ears. Now who's shouting? Castile glances around, but despite his outburst, Periwinkle was right. No one had turned their way. Sorry, I guess it's okay. Feel free to stop me if I'm being too much, yes? There's nothing wrong with being a little too much. I imagined you'd say so. Returning to the topic at hand. I've been with all sorts of partners. I'd say I can appreciate just about anyone. But I must admit I prefer witch boys above all others. I would also say witch boys. Oh, care to elaborate, my sweet? Nope, that's all I have to say on that matter. I'll have to tease it out of you later then. Ah. Follow along the twisting streets of the shopping district, looking in each of the windows as I pass them by. My favorite part of town, filled with all the high-end boutiques you could dream of. The mannequins from one of them catch my eye, and I lightly grab Pastile's sleeve to draw his attention. You look so good in that, don't you think? Really? I don't know if something so extravagant would really suit me. I thought he said fruity. How did I read that? How did I read something as fruity? Nonsense. You could pull it off. The accents match your eyes. I guess they do. But you look great in that one, too. Oh, in that one. You're pointing to everything. Yes, well, the alternative would be to say I'd like you to see you in nothing at all. Ah! Do you go clothes shopping often? You have such a variety of cute looks. Oh, every now and then. But I can't afford the kinks of stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just read that. I can't believe I just read that like that. But I can't afford the kinds of stuff they sell here. It is rather pricey, but the brands are worth it. I really don't know anything about fashion. I just end up picking whatever stands out to me. As it should be. You're better off not becoming obsessed with these things. It certainly isn't easy on the wallet. I'll leave the brand name stuff to you then. Just seeing them is enough for me. Oh, just seeing them? Not stripping them off me? Ah! Oh, I really love voice acting in this game. It'd be so adorable. After our little fashion circuit, we end up near the cafe where we started. I've certainly worked him up enough to take him home right away, but that would mean cutting our date short, and what a shame that would be. I skip ahead of Pastille and twirl around to face him. Aww. There's somewhere I'd like to take you, my house probably. Huh? Sure. I realize I've seen your workplace, but you haven't seen mine. It's a little apothecary I sell my magic to for distribution. What's her name's gonna be like, yep, he's definitely special. You don't take all your dates to see your workplace. An apothecary? I thought you sold perfumes. Technically, that's all they are. I don't claim they deliver any lasting health benefits. They're more for healing the mind. Anxiety, stress, and any other unpleasant feeling can be lifted away with just the right aromas. It's more effective for some than others, but for those sensitive to such things, it can make quite the difference. Huh. And now I fear I've bothered you with all this uninteresting work chatter. I actually spaced out while reading it. No, that's not it at all. I was just thinking... That's not boring at all. It's really admirable that your magic can be used to help people like that. Admirable? Selling candy, I think, makes people happy too. Maybe that's what's fun about it. Not that I'd ever claim our candy is healthy either. If anything, you might get cavities. The witch who owns the apothecary really liked the sample I passed along to her. Perhaps she'll ask to distribute your candies as well. My boss would never agree to that. Anyway, I'd be happy to see it lead the way. Knows Periwinkle's pretty nosy. Very well, follow me. Feel free to look around. I'm going to go and greet the owner. Sure. Astragalus, you have a customer. Oh, Periwinkle, didn't see you back there. Didn't expect to see you back so soon. I brought Pastille. We're on a date. Okay. She looks over at Pastille, who waves when he notices when he's being watched. Astragalus turned back to Periwinkle. I take it you decided not to heed my advice? What advice? Why bother coming to me if you're just gonna do whatever you want? Well, whatever. Is there a reason you're here? I thought I'd drop by to give you a little update. As you can see, everything is fine now. Sure, very normal of you to suddenly bring one of your dates here. Is it not? I visit you all the time. What was her advice exactly? That he's not the right guy? Because that's a bit mean. Considering he hasn't really... He only had made that one offense, and it wasn't even that bad, and he was mainly embarrassed, and it was understandable that he was afraid of getting outed to his friends. Yeah, not for stuff like this. Anyway, I wanted you to meet Pastille. Pastille, come over here. Hmm. Hey, you break it, you buy it. Sorry, I can fix it. Pastille sweeps the pieces of the bottle into a pile along with its powdered contents. He holds his hands over the pile, now glowing with magic, and the three of them watch it as it resembles perfectly before them. It's like alchemy. Sorry, I got distracted. Texting my girlfriend. One of them. Thank you very much. Impressive, he's done it so quickly. There, good as new. Bring it here. Sure, sorry. I can't help but feel I've put Pastille in another uncomfortable situation. Damn, can't even tell it was ever busted up, this kind of magic or specialty? Not really, I've only learned it because I thought it'd come in handy. Huh. Straggler continues expecting the bottle and then takes it to the back room without saying another word. Wow, I suppose she was impressed too. Is she mad at me? I can't really tell. It looks like you were spared today. That spell really saved you. I can't believe I did that. I'm not usually this clumsy, I swear. Oh, but wouldn't it be adorable if you were, Pastille the Klutz? No! I'm just gonna wait outside. Don't be too hard on yourself. I promise you made a better impression than you think. Bag of... Not quite sure. Where'd your boyfriend go? Is it drugs? No. Oh god, no, it's drugs. It's drugs. It's drugs. You shouldn't call him that. Might I ask, what is it you're holding? Busted lamp. I've been meaning to glue it back together myself until I saw the opportunity to save myself the trouble. How offensive! Take it to a repair shop like everyone else. Nah, waste of money. You better keep that boy around. He's useful. You certainly change your tune. He's cute. I get a good vibe from him. Anyway, bring him back in sometime so I get this lamp fixed. Got it? He won't be doing that. Seriously though, where I'm from, we were taught that you can tell a lot about a witch from their magic. And it's very empathetic, sincere, compassionate. Well, you aren't wrong. That's why I like people. Sincere, compassionate, and empathetic. But how can you judge that sort of thing after witnessing one little spell? Huh, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? That rainbow weather behind you, weather boy. Rainbow weather boy. Oh my gosh. I think I just fell asleep for like 2 seconds. My brain just kind of shut off. I don't need your superstitions. I have a date to get back to. Alright, have fun, Periwinkle. Oh, I very much intend to. Hey, do I still need to pay for that bottle? She didn't mention it. Whew, I'm glad I could fix it. I was worried might be expensive. You never told me you were so good with magic. As I recall, you said you'd been living without it? Yeah, mostly. I won't get into the reasons why, but I got back into studying it recently. Certainly you're talented. Thanks. If only I could use magic to stop myself from being a klutz. Oh, are you embracing that nickname now? No! Please go back to saying my sweet. Uh, if you like that one so much, I suppose I have no choice. I just meant... Never mind, don't call me anything. Oh, Pastille. Pastille. I might not be able to read much more because I'm just too tired. Snow! Oh, there's petals. Close enough. Close enough. Ah, peach blossoms. Spicy. I can't help but think you're trying to tell me something right now. I wasn't thinking about that. The aphrodisiac peach smell. I just was trying to think of other places we could go, and this one came to mind. It's lovely, very romantic. Straight out of a shoujo manga. Honestly, how does he know I'm weak to such things? Not to do things. We don't have to stay. I mean, we've already walked around so much. It's okay if you want to head back now. Not to do things. I just meant I'm gonna stop talking. Pastille. Yes. You've presented me quite the conundrum. If I kiss you now, you'll definitely want to return home with me as soon as possible. But I wasn't done learning all about you. I'm not ready for our date to end. Oh, that is a conundrum. Well, kisses don't always have to lead to further things. Yes, you see, both options are equally appealing, however can I decide? Come on, now's a great time to kiss. I mean, if they want. Well, it's still light out. Maybe we can hold back until after dinner. Or I could have you for dinner. Uh, that's what I've been saying you to say. That's what I've been telling you to say, Periwinkle. Got him. On the other hand, you bring up a valid point. Holding back is fun in itself. Eh, not as fun. I don't mean sexually, I mean romantically. You, you know what I mean. Do you expect me to recover after what you just said? See, this is quite fun. Decided then, the day continues. Astral Witch? My, how rare. And what exactly does that entail for you? Magic theory? Is it like music theory? I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of. Hmm? Did I miss something? Oh, they just said the word creation. Wait, was he born with magic and he just hadn't used it for some reason? Hmm. God. Oh, sorry. Made me think of that. For Lord of the Rings. That new game came out, Lord of the Rings Gollum. I heard it's like really bad. Some video game donkey called the worst game ever. Why though? Curious. Atelier Sweets. Isn't that also in the candy game? I have a feeling these characters are like in other games, so interconnected and all that. Aww, Pastille. It's really nice of you to think about. Yeah, this is a moral conundrum. It's possible to transfer souls to another body? It probably is. In this universe, if you can create souls. Imagine if I fell asleep on the stream. That'd be pretty cute. Especially if this music sounds kind of sleepy. I still don't even really know what bangs are. Sounds like you're. Go to the park, it's a shorter walk. Let's go through the park. Sure up to you. Whoa, that's a pretty looking fountain. Pretty looking fountain. I thought you said climb to Bastille. Oh, you climb. I bet there's an innuendo about that. You could make jokes about that. Ah. Dangerous to take this to again. Lascivious. Lasciv. How the frick do you pronounce that? Lascivious. That's lascivious. Oh. It's a weird word. Often offensive sexual desire. Really weird wording. What do you want to know? Oh, I didn't think you'd actually agree. I don't have anything prepared. What, really? How anticlimactic? Unless you're dying to tell me how much you love being domed. I'm not gonna say that. Any fetishes, then? I have experience with all sorts, you know. This is too much. I need to sit down. Aw. Aw, are you perhaps into fooling around outdoors? That's illegal! Only kidding. Aw. Your sweatshirt is so warm. This is your sweetheart's so warm. Are you upset with me for suggesting such a scandalous idea? No, but if you cling to me too much, I'm worried I might change my mind. I wouldn't want to compromise your morals, but I'd also hate to let go. Shouldn't you, like, ask this, like, inside, and also, like, wouldn't he have a feeling by now, after so many times? I'm gonna comment from also, but I also hate to let go. I think I saw this image in the game's, like, trailer, because I remember this phrase. I think I saw this screenshot in the game, like, in the description of the game. Aww. I don't know what it is about you, Pastille. We've talked all day, and yet I still don't feel like it's enough. That's a good sign. Didn't really expect to be out this late either. It just kinda happened. This was all supposed to be foreplay, wasn't it? Forgive me for putting it so bluntly. Haha, I guess it was. This isn't as much foreplay as it is just, you know, bonding. Pastille, we have to get back to my place so I can fuck you. You really are being blunt right now. Gosh. Not much cussing in this game. It would surprise me. We have to. We have to. It's the entire purpose of foreplay, isn't it? You don't have to, Periwinkle. You shouldn't hinge everything on that. That could lead to very bad things, you know. How could you have let it go for on this? How could you let it go on this long? We could head back right now. Yes. You're gonna have to stand up first. In a moment. Aww. Aww. So cute. Stifled? Emotion? Oh, that's concerning sounding. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Past you? This song again, that's like weird, has weird dissonance. Is that a harpsichord? Come on, stop hooking me to this game! I need to insta stream! Since I started so early, I've been able to stream for a very long time. And I guess I haven't ended stream as early because I haven't been voice training as much since I'm voicing boy characters. Even though they might have really, like, high voices. I fell asleep before we could fuck? Twinkle paces around his room, desperately running. What happened last night? We were on our way here, we stopped to rest, but it was so comfortable that This is unheard of! This is normal, okay? Well, I guess it's not normal to fall asleep on a bench, but, you know, not actually fricking and just having a peaceful night's sleep. It's the first time something like this has ever happened. I actually think this is a good sign, Periwinkle. It means you aren't so. It means you can have something more than lust. We had such a nice day together. The perfect date, really. It should have ended with a bang. It doesn't always have to end with a bang. Normally it would have. We both very much wanted it to. I really hope this has like a lesson about like you don't always have. It seems like it's leaning in that direction that it doesn't always have to end in a quote unquote bang. More ways. That's a what a way to phrase it. We both very much wanted it to. So how could I have let myself fall asleep like that? We're comfortable, and comfort around your partners is extremely important. In fact, I believe it's pretty much the most important thing. One of the most important things, at least, because a lot of things hinge on that. And a lot of things lead to that. Consent, um, checking on one another, all leads to comfort with partners. That's very essential for a relationship. Check of time. Comfort and safety of relationships. That's feeling safe and comfortable around a person. Very important for a relationship. And that's how it is for me anyway. I need it to feel safe and comfy for me to enjoy it. But I think it should be like that. Doesn't need to hide in that. No, no. You're much more than lust. That's what I'm saying, Periwinkle. Listen to me. Listen to me. It was just a legitimate romantic date. Have I ever had one of those before? I mean, I certainly don't expect every date to end in a sexual encounter. Sometimes my partner just isn't ready or something comes up. It isn't that sex was owed. No, it's that we never even reached the bedroom. That's that's never happened. This is a this is good. This is good, Mark. This is good, Periwinkle. Overreacting. Taken care of like that. That's good, it's cute. Sensitivity is fine in relationships as long as it's treated well and safely and stuff. I feel rejuvenated by my commentary. Like I feel more focused on the game now. You call them partners rather than dates? Calling someone a partner would imply that you spend lots of time with them. Maybe he has. Maybe he has outside of this dating. Outside of dates. This has progressed too far beyond casual. What could have caused this? Genuine romantic attraction and genuine love? You must be the culprit. This aphrodisiac. No, love potion. I wanted to see Pastile's reaction when I called it that. Inconsequential little joke. Inconsequential little joke. But it kept coming up. There must be something to it. Could the peach blossom yesterday have further amplified its effects? Yes, it all makes sense now. Whether it be by my own magic or some kind of chain reaction with pastilles, I've somehow unintentionally created a scent that invokes romantic obsession in witches. No, you dumb fuck. Sorry, I just had to say that. I wouldn't be so rude, but I'd say Periwinkle, this is just normal romance, okay? I mean, relatively normal. This is just romance. There's research to be done. I have to put an end to these artificially inspired feelings. I'll create an anti-aphrodisiac then. Something to cancel out its effects. That's unnecessary, Periwinkle. At which point everything will go back to normal. So there's no problem at all. Maybe Periwinkle is clinging to... He's clinging to normality, and also seems to be afraid of commitment, but at the same time is very much enjoying that commitment. Which is true, you can fear something and also enjoy it, and it kind of, without realizing it almost, which is probably what's happening. Very, very productive discussion. Good discussion. Periwinkle, this is stupid. This is so stupid. I think this is a good time to end the stream. I'm too tired to continue. Gonna watch YouTube now and eat stuff. Go with my friends later. This was very, very, very fun. This is my longest stream in a long time. This really is a marathon, just like I said in the title. I was worried it wouldn't live up to the title, but it sure has. I should make a NomNomNami games playlist of all the ones I've played. You know what I could do? I haven't talked about the other, the other NomNomNami games that I've played. I should do that. So, let's start with... Oh wait, I can just... Yay! Looking fabulous. Starting with Contract Demon. It was a... I'm gonna drink my fem water. And, Taylor? Okay, so I've played Contract Demon and Sex Advice Succubus off tape. Contract Demon was, my religious OCD was butting in the way too much. I liked it though. It was good. Main character's really cute looking. I also noticed the reference to, Her Tears Were My Light with the Insta-rail, which seems to be able to take you freaking anywhere. But as for Sex Advice Succubus, now this is a very mature topic, so I suggest, children leave. Maybe I should make this video, the VOD, mature, just to make sure. But since no one is currently here, besides myself, but I loved that game. Like, it was really, really good. It was really comfy, and like, speaking of, the comfort meter in that game, that really made me happy. That there's a comfort meter. That's so wholesome. And like, that's just really wholesome and cute and really, and I just loved it. I was like, aww, as I was playing the game. Both sessions were great. Really well written, and I really love, the dialogue. Dialogue was really realistic, and almost like Discord conversation almost. And, the Ghost Girl, I think I got a 7 out of 10 on my first try, because I suggested, oh yeah, spoilers by the way. Because I suggested, I don't know, whatever the first option was. Then, of course, I suggested, you should play the game for yourself, and you know what I'm talking about. Then I got a 10 on 10 on the second try. But on the Incubus, on the, spoilers, Asexual Arrow Ace Incubus, I got a 10 out of 10 on my first try. That was wonderful. Ghost Girl I tried to get like every ending with. Lesbian Ghost Girl. Very wonderful game, and I feel like the more sex is stigmatized in society, the more bad things will happen. So that is some, of course, with people who are the age of consent. Um, you know, so sexual topics should not be stigmatized. Of course, children should not be talked about it. I mean, they should be talked to about like anatomy and stuff, but not like, more sexual topics. Okay, there's a difference between sexual topics and like bodily topics. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this, but I feel like it's very important that talking about sexual themes and stuff isn't so stigmatized in society. Which that game made me feel like, yeah, this is really good for people who may feel at odds with their sex life or be feel like, especially like the incubus, how he felt forced into it. Some people feel like they have to have sex, but you don't. You're not required to do anything. And like the ghost girl, that's a harder to connect to reality. I guess you could connect it to like being a having a overseas partner, which is relatable. But then the solutions that the succubus gives doesn't really work out. Um, doesn't really work the same way. You'd have to do other things. But like, yeah, it's really wholesome game. Surprisingly wholesome. In this game, I didn't expect it to be so wholesome. This feels to me like overcoming the endless chase of lust. And now, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like like dating people as long as they're consenting it. But it's not sustainable. It After a while I feel like you're gonna be left feeling empty. Um I don't know, that's just my thoughts on the matter. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. But like, this is really a sweet game, an important game, because it shows the value in romantic versus solely sexual relationships. And also, like, how people might be afraid of that and afraid of romance and not necessarily sex. Because there is a difference. With romance comes responsibilities and, like, and all this stuff, and yeah. However, I find it far more fulfilling, um, than just sex. Like with having a close relationship with someone rather than just dating them for the pleasure and nothing else makes things much more rewarding. It makes for a much more rewarding experience. So yeah, that's all I have to say, really. I mean, I've only really ever had online relationships, but still relationships nonetheless. Even though it can be different, but I feel like it's still a lot of things that are similar. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is a very good game. I'll definitely be streaming it again. Very cute game. Very wholesome and very deep. Very, very deep. Gives me Lonely Wolf Treat vibes with how deep it gets when it talks about topics. Even though that was also about society and racism, it was also talking about how polycules work, although that was more so later on. And how people might react, and yeah. Anyway, love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And bye everyone!